though top lane, SJ now in massive trouble in the Bane, is still going to run away, but one more hit will do it, and Chalice.
Somnus is a very spammy hero player right now. I mean, you know, you're spamming out your spells, so the stick is going to be filled up, but
X-Nova
might not be enough.
Bottom lane goes down ZC, however, mid lane is also going to drop, so Somnus. But literally every lane has been won by RNG, even if it's just barely. And now mid lane, there's going to be a chase. SJ, he'll be targeted here by Somnus, and there's just no way to survive as the Bane. Somnus, able to take his second kill of the game on the Batrider. They even have a look around for ZC and they find him. Snowball and Flamebreak are going to land. They have the lasso if they need it. They'll commit to make sure the Requiem never comes out. ZC is still going to try and fight back, but realizes he is just going to die. It's just such a concerning sign, though. Like, you're playing Timber against a Troll and Ghost is winning. That's not a good time whatsoever. As mid lane, Somnus and Kaka are going to try and get aggressive once again against three heroes. A nice toss out of the shards here by Tianming, but Chalice, he'll go for the chase with the snowball in. That'll be another. Your Tiny gone here in the mid lane, and with the Exorcism popped, they can easily secure this mid tier one.
Ghost already leveled 7, feels very well protected.
Oh, mid lane again.
And if he... Oh.
Somnus is incoming. SJ, he'll go for the Nightmare onto the Tusk, but Somnus has the lasso up, will go right in for the Bane chase, and SJ, well, he's not level 6 yet, so has no way of just being stripping and trying to survive, as now the lasso is out onto ZC. They've got the SF once again. Requiem is going to be there to delay things just a little bit, but Somnus, he does have another flame break up. He'll dive the tier 2 tower. No problem.
It's going to be a lot of time for that Void to kind of even just match parity with Ghost.
It certainly will be. Chase on. They found the Tiny. Toss back onto the Tusk, but it's not going to matter. He just has nowhere to run. John, this is a Tiny 11 minutes in with no brown boots up. This is the state of the game right now for YBB. Like, their Tiny doesn't even have brown boots.
Summer.
Yeah, Summer's in trouble now. Looking more like winter at the moment for him, John, as he does get stunned up, and, well, there's no chance of survival. He will drop. Bot lane, Exorcism pop, Silence is there, Lasso is up for Somnus, he'll commit right away and there's just no stopping it. Beyond, he'll try for the chains out, but with the Spirit Vessel available on Chalice, there's just so much damage.
Beyond is coming in, they don't have Lasso, but they're just poking product.
Oh, Beyond, he just respawned. Shards are there, Silence out, he's been Spirit Vesseled up, the Nightmare to try and save us. Now the Fiend's Grip is there, but they do have the Heavenly Grace out on Chalice. They'll try to pop the Chrono, but do you have the damage? Chalice, he's a tanky boy. He'll turn around now with the Siphons out. He is still not dead. They are still going, however. Chalice still trying to man up, eventually will drop. Oh my goodness, they just had to commit absolutely everything for this Death Prophet. To be fair, Summer only has a Midas up at the moment, so you can't be too surprised. Meanwhile, mid lane, Kaka gonna get caught, but Chalice is there to try and help out as the Nightmare. Gonna lock down the Tusk, but they will move their way in onto the Tiny as Kaka somehow still alive, still running, might just make it out, and does do so as now Somnus. He's out with the lasso onto ZC. It's not gonna be enough yet. They'll go back to the Tiny instead. Tianming is gonna drop. ZC does make his way out, but Kaka, they'll spot him out with the shard. ZC still being chased down with the snowball. It's going to connect. Nightmare will buy a little bit of time here from SJ as they do end up losing the Tusk. In goes Ghost with that battle trance. Does take down the Bane into Beyond now. They'd love another Timber kill. They might just have it though. Somnus, he may have gone too far. He'll back off with the Heavenly Grace. Back up as Beyond now. Still trying to fight this one out as the Timber is not going to have the damage. In fact, the chase is on. Onto the high ground, Somnus. He'll find a monster kill streak. In comes the Tiny once again with the toss back onto Chalice. They may set up for a DP kill, and they do so. Not a bad kill whatsoever for the side of YBB. They'll try to go for a bit more now. Onto the Omni X Nova. Will be able to back his way out, but the chase is on. Summer will just try and walk forward. X Nova still trying to delay this as much as humanly possible. Purification is there. X Nova still alive. Summer, he's got Chrono up in 5 seconds. He just needs to buy a bit of time, but the jump is back in. Summer, he might not have the time, and he won't. He does drop as the Tiny goes down as well. Fiend's Grip is there, but it's not going to matter. Heavenly Grace will dispel it off as ZC's going to back his way out with the TP, but SJ's been caught out. TikTok is the core from Somnus as SJ will go down. A godlike spree now for Somnus on that Batrider, 10-0-5.
A little bit of a move forward from YBB. They are lacking vision here, Mike. They've only got the triangle ward right now to help protect themselves, and that's forward.
Snowball, Spirit Vessel, Silence, they are going to blow him up. Summer T2 tower. Gonna be tackled here by RNG. Aegis up, of course, on Ghost. Beyond. Already copying the Spirit Vessel charge up from Chalice is now Somnus with the Firefly right into the tree line. Is going to find that +5 Bane. SJ, he'll get a Nightmare off, but no Fiend Trip to come. Meanwhile, on the backside, they found the Timber as well. Beyond is just going to drop. You just can't help him out.
They will go high ground now on RNG's end.
We'll try. Tier 3 tower under siege. Is going to be forced down here by YBB, but a big lasso Somnus. He's already in. He found the Void. Karka's out as well. Silence connects with the Nightmare. It might have bought a bit of time, but not quite enough. They will lose Summer on the Void. At the very least, they found Karka as a trade, but that's about all they're going to find for now. As RNG continue chipping away at that tier 3 bottom tower. YBB going to find a way to try and force this fight. Ghost still has the Aegis up, so he doesn't mind dying a first time. And even then, it's not going to be that easy. He has Battle Trance up as well. Onto the racks they go. RNG still not afraid of anything here from YBB, especially while the Chrono is unavailable. Ghost will keep going onto the Tiny. They've got the Spirit Vessel, they've got the Silence, they've got enough damage. As Chalice does secure another kill for his team. They want to go for a smoke-on-smoke fight. Instead, Beyond, he'll show himself down at the bot lane, maybe trying to bait the side of RNG, and they might just take that bait. Lasso is there, but where's the follow-up? It's that easy. RNG just jump in for a lasso, and no one's ready to fight. Now Tianming, he makes the jump in onto Ghost. Fiend Grip is there onto the Troll Warlord. Maybe they find something. Chrono is out, but Ghost, he is not trapped inside of it. Snowball is there. Ghost will just keep running with the Battle Trance out towards the fountain. Maybe he has gone a bit too far. Ghost getting trapped up and taken out on the Troll. They've got one way of fighting back, and that's in their own fountain here for the Dire. There's YBB. They are going to wrap around the long way with this 5-man smoke. Single file formation. Ghost is there to break the smoke in the Roshan pit, hanging out within that fog. YBB now must know someone's in there somewhere. RNG, however, still hanging around, will be under vision as Chalice. He's going to be spotted. A nice toss back into the Fiend Strip at Chalice. He's got the big heavy off in time. He's happy to mount up and fight back, but a nice Chrono now has found X-Nova. They will at least find the Omni Knight straight away. Is now Karka still surviving. Get the snowball off the Void.
No.
Oh, the Void gets taken out. Onto the Timber. They'll find another. It's not too bad of a trade for YBB, but they lost their carry Void. They lose their +3 Timbersaw. And Roshan eventually is just going to go the way of RNG. We go. Free tower, not going to last very long, but Tianming's in with a nice toss back. Who's he found? It's going to be Karka. Snowball is immediately back the other way, and now the lasso is out catching the SF, so Ghost, he can get right to work on this Troll Warlord. The SF barely surviving for now, but not for long. Surely a ZC. He got the big heavy off in time into the Requiem. Ghost getting tossed right back into the fountain on the Troll Warlord. He's going to die the once. Can they find him a second time? They need another toss back here on Ghost, but he's just going to run his way out. Instead, Summer, he's the one to drop in the Void. No Chrono to come out. No buyback available on that Faceless Void either. It's RNG still going to the racks. Are going to get a toss back onto Karka. Snowball not going to be available in time. Instead, RNG trying to force the fight. Not quite. They just want the top lane of Barracks. Even with the Void gone, they don't feel quite safe enough to keep this fight going. I say that. Toss back again, this time onto Somnus, but a nice 4-staff away. Somnus barely surviving. This Tianming now is the one in trouble. Chalice will chase him down. Beyond as well. Will be able to chain away on the Timber. It's YBB still trying to find a way to punish the side of RNG. They have only found the +4 Tusk so far. Back into Chalice, but the Aeon Disc, it's going to proc once again. They'll at least try to burst down the DP, but Chalice, he's a tanky boy. He's out of Spirit Siphons, however. This time around, Chalice surely dies and will. Around that mid-river, oh, they're going to find Ghost. That's a big one. They found the +1 Troll Warlord. Ghost, toss back, it's not there. Fiend Grip will hold him down. Where's the backup? Ghost, he's still alive. In goes Karka. That'll be the Bane gone immediately. Is now the side of YBB. Just need to back their way out, but it's not looking too good for them. Tianming should drop and will do so on the Tiny. They look for a bit more. RNG. Oh, they found a lasso. They find the Void. Summer. He went back to farm the jungle. And Somnus just sees him immediately underneath that observer ward.
Summer's trying to go up forward, trying to look for the chrono, doesn't come out. And without that chrono, you just have no fight with this fight. They just run you down.
Chance is out. Kaka right on target. That'll be SJ gone. Beyond. Well, he's going to chain back towards this fountain, but it doesn't really seem like they care for the Timber. They're just going right after tier 4s. And that's going to force the GG call out now from YBB. Game 1 does go the way of RNG. RNG and, of course, YBB Gaming. Beyond just constantly have the creep equilibrium his way, though, on this Marcy. Ghost, I suppose, is there. Beyond, trying to go for a fight. Ghost does have waveform up, however, and...
Pre-level 3, around level 4 is when you can kind of whittle him down. Now he's got level 2 shift. As long as he manages to get the strength shift off, you're gonna be fine now whenever the jump's there.
Toss back onto Jianming. Dawnbreaker, Avalanche will be there to stop the Celestial Hammer, pull back, and eventually Chalice gonna be able to take a very nice easy kill on the Necrophos. It's a solo Morphling going up against 2 and just doing a great job of it. In comes X-Nova now from the side, trying to move his way in with his creep army. Ghost, he'll get to work. Beyond, Penitence is there and they just blow him up. No chance of survival. Summer getting dived right here. Still gonna be okay. Had plenty of stick charges as Kaka now will be chased down by Jianming, and Starbreaker will be there, but a nice toss back from Kaka. Gonna protect him for now, though Summer still able to secure the kill very nicely with the kill spray.
The Morphling does take a little bit more time.
Bottom lane now, being chased down. This could be the attempt they needed. The nice Avalanche out, gonna cancel the Starbreaker, but ZC gonna show up on the Ember, ensuring they do end up killing off Chalice. And but to be fair, Chalice, he did go a bit greedy with his skill build, not leveling up any points in Ghost Round. We feel bad for right now is Beyond on this Marcy though. John just really unable to get anything done as bot lane. Ning, Mossback is there. Chalice, move in. Reaper Scythe is now available. They could just commit it straight off the bat, and they will. You want that permanent stack straight away as Kaka is also just going to be able to TP out. YBB, they'll try to pressure the mid tier 1 a little bit while their bottom tier 1 goes down. Not so much damage being dealt, however, as Kaka does get spotted, but does go for a toss back. Hammer is not going to be on the mark. Avalanche is there now by Kaka. He's still surviving. They'll drop the egg. Kaka somehow still alive, still trying to fight back, but does eventually go down, and the egg is not going to make it as the coil is out from Somnus onto the Dawnbreaker. They might just have another, and they will.
And I like what RNG is doing off the back of that, just grouping up mid, looking for that push. YBB is ready for the defense here, though.
Here we go. Coil is there, but completely whiffed onto ZC, so he's fine to run his way out. Instead, they'll go after Jianming. They should be able to find the Dawnbreaker. Question is, can they hope to try for Summer? They're going to give it a crack. They have the Spirit Vessel up. Chalice, he's also got the Reaper Scythe, but just doesn't find the opening to commit it to Summer. He's going to be able to back his way out, and in comes the Cavalry. They'll try to focus down X-Nova, but the heals are coming out. In fact, the Marcy is the one to get Reaper Scythe by Chalice. No kills going out here for RNG yet. They don't drop any kills back the way of YBB.
Yeah, you don't have the egg to play with anymore. You still have the Solar Guardian. There's no more heals, although.
Is there. Kaka with the toss up onto the Phoenix once again, as the Starbreaker is going to land very nicely from Jianming, but there's just no follow-up to the stun. He just does not have the damage on his own, so now ZC needs to back his way out and will do so. But RNG, they just keep going. They don't feel the need for a reset. They probably don't want to dive into this tier 2. Kaka doesn't have the blink up yet either, but they have the Dream Coil. They can hope for the toss back out of the coil. The Jianming is there to try and help out, but a nice avalanche. He's going to lock him down to the Ember. Unable to survive as Beyond. He's going to try and rush forward on that Marcy and find something for their trouble. But we'll find nothing. The Summer, he'll keep trying to move forward on the Bristle, but realizes he cannot keep this fight going himself. They will try to rotate to defend, but so will RNG very aggressively. Somnus will move right in onto the Dawnbreaker. Ghost, he'll be onto the Marcy though. Beyond, trying to man fight through it with the Unleash, but it's not going to be enough. He'll get stunned up. The Egg not going to save either. Solar Guardian though will buy a bit of time here from Jianming, who has brought back, as they will focus down Kaka on the Tiny, and they'll find something. YBB not willing to lose this tier 2 bottom tower this early on, though Chalice might just turn back in onto Summer. The Bristle in trouble. A nice rebound Beyond, trying to set up once again, but the Hand of God is there, and now the Reaper Scythe going to take him out. ZC, he'll remnant his way towards the left side, right into the loving arms of Somnus. They'll even find the buyback, or rather dieback on Jianming. And now the Bristle.
Oh, no.
Not going to be safe either as Summer's down. 4 down for the side of YBB. Qian Ming has been spotted out. Somnus. The other way. Qian Ming will try and head towards the north and make his way out, but Chalice is right on the chase and does have Reapers. He just needs a bit of vision. Somnus will hand it over. The end, Chalice will not get the Reaper scythe he wanted, but now you just save it for the next kill.
Necroforce is just such a great foil to Bristleback and all these high HP heroes. Even Morrissey doesn't enjoy it much.
Is there. He will save his own life. Karka might just drop for this. Meanwhile, Somnus CC, he gets jumped on. Immediate death here from Chalice. The Reaper Scythe landing perfectly. Lotus Orb was not out in time from Summer to try and save his Ember. RNG moving in again. Karka, just no fear in the world, but the toss back is not there. Instead, Beyond, he'll be the one to jump in and force the fight. Hand of God is out. X-Nova still not dropping, barely alive, gets the mech off, still alive somehow as RNG. They'll just keep the fight going.
What?
Beyond, he might be the one to drop. Meanwhile, Summer, he's in huge trouble, and X-Nova, he still stands strong. They go for a little bit more now. A triple kill out for Ghost. 4 down.
It's looking a bit accurate now. So you managed to clear out. I mean, if you can't even kill the Chen backline, you've got some issues. X-Nova, his positioning was perfect. They still have Aegis for a long time. Scotty's up and Ghost.
Somnus.
Dreamcoil in the back.
Immediate jump in. Orb is there. Karka. That's a great avalanche with the Dreamcore combination. That's going to be 2 down. Summer's going to try to fight this one out. Look at Beyond just drop. GG's call. You talk about the graph, John. I guess it's a new feature from Gaben.